Hey there, Nintendo fans. I wasn't planning on doing a video about the Nintendo Direct today because the last few ones that they've done have been pretty lackluster, but I have a couple of announcements I want to make so that you know what's going on with your Nintendo Switch. As you can see behind me, I have a couple of things really important. There's the Game Boy app and the Game Boy Advance app. These are new things that are available for you to download right now. So stay tuned. We're going to get right into everything. Okay, so the Nintendo Direct started off pretty decently with the announcement of Pikmin 4. This is actually a pretty highly anticipated game for a lot of people in the gaming community. Pikmin has not been a huge franchise, but it is something that's really fun. I played the demo for the third game on the Wii U back when that came out, and I really liked the demo. I always meant to pick it up, never had a chance to. Before the eShop closes on the Wii U coming up here next month, I am gonna go down and pick up that game along with the other two games that were on the Wii. Those are available for download as well. So really looking forward to this game. This seems like a really cool thing that's going to happen. Stay tuned for this. It's going to be really cool. Another really cool announcement that they made was, well, this one, Dead Cells Return to Castlevania. I'm a big fan of the Castlevania games, and I will have some gameplay coming up with some of the past Castlevania games on this channel, so stay tuned for those. But this actually looks like a very promising game. So if you get a chance to check this one out, go ahead and do that. This one's going to be a keeper. Another highlight I wanted to bring up was the Magolor Epilogue. It's going to be an expansion for the Kirby's Deluxe that's coming out here next month, I believe. The Kirby games, I don't know if you're a fan of the Kirby games. I love the Kirby games. They're a lot of fun, a lot of cool things you can do in those, and it's just relaxing to kind of play a nice breezy 2D side scroller from time to time. This looks really cool. This is going to be kind of like its own little 2D adventure alongside with the main Kirby game. And that brings us to the main Kirby game. This is going to be really fun. This is a remake of, I believe, the Super Nintendo game. A super fun game. Definitely worth picking up if you're a fan of the series. Go ahead and check this one out too. And here we go. It's the Nintendo Game Boy. This is going to be available for anyone with a Nintendo Switch subscription for the online service. You don't have to have the expansion pack for the Game Boy Color versions. You will have to have the expansion pass for something else here in just a second, but this is going to be so much fun to be able to relive your childhood with these wonderful, great games. These just defined a generation, and it's going to be amazing to go ahead and play through all those one more time. And they're also doing the Game Boy Advance. Now, this one's going to be specifically for the Nintendo Switch Online expansion pack, so you'll have free access to all of these games. We have the Minish Cap, we have a Mario game, a bunch of different things going to be coming to this, and both the Game Boy and the Game Boy Advance are going to be doing updates to that, like they do with the Nintendo, the Super Nintendo, and the N64 apps. This is going to be totally fun for anybody who loves these nostalgic games. And a massive update for anybody who is a fan of the Metroid series. This is one you're definitely going to want to pick up. It is the Metroid Prime 1 HD remaster. This is going to be an amazing find for anybody with a Nintendo Switch. I played through all three of the original Prime games. I never played them on the GameCube. I was actually able to pick it up on the Wii, and it was an amazing experience. I had a lot of fun playing through all three of these games. The first one is coming to the Nintendo Switch in an HD remaster. No word yet on the second or third game, but hopefully we will get those as a pickup as well leading into the release of Prime 4. Definitely excited for this game, and if anyone is a fan of the Metroid series, you have to play this game. Now, I know that the channel here is really well known for the stuff we do with Splatoon. However, I am a massive Zelda fan. And this, Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, is releasing May 12th. This is the new trailer for this game. Amazing footage. A lot we can learn from this. I'm not going to go too much into detail about, theories and whatnot or rumors, but this is something I'm absolutely looking forward to. There's new enemies, there's new gameplay styles, there's all kinds of cool stuff we could do in this game that I didn't even think was going to be possible in one of these Zelda games. Lots of cool stuff we can look forward to. Stay tuned for this one. When this game releases, I will put some Zelda footage up on my channel. We'll do some playthroughs, we'll do some theories and whatnot, a whole bunch of lore things, a lot of discussion about Zelda coming up. But for right now, look out for this one. As someone who mostly plays Splatoon on this channel, what kind of a YouTuber would I be if I didn't say anything about the Splatoon stuff that we had in the Direct as well? This is going to be so cool. So the first time I saw this, it almost brought me to tears because it got me so nostalgic. This is actually the Splatoon 1 main area. Look at how beautiful this is. This was available on the Wii U. Definitely there's been a graphical update for this. So many different things going on in my mind about this thing right now. There's so many possibilities. Right now it looks like it's just an aesthetic, so we can go into the main Inkopolis area on the Switch. Now if you know Nintendo like I do, typically they don't just do things for aesthetic values. They're going to do more with this. So right now you're able to walk through the area, you're able to go into the shops, you're able to speak with the old shop owners from the Wii U era. All the gear is going to be the same, all the different styles, they're all going to be the same from Inkopolis to Splatsville. But the main takeaway from this is that there's going to be a lot going on here behind the scenes that we probably don't know much about. This is going to be available for us in mid-spring. So there's two waves to this. There's the first wave, and that's Inkopolis Square. They're going to have Splatfest themes. When we have Splatfest in Splatoon 3, you can go into Inkopolis and check out what it was like on Splatoon 1 during those same Splatfests. That's another really cool thing about this. And this is going to be super cool. So check this out. This is the second wave of the DLC for Splatoon. They don't talk about it a lot, but they show this footage. If you really pay attention, it almost looks like the main square of Splatoon 3, but just pure and white, and it's gorgeous, definitely. But if you remember the Splatoon Splatfest, the last Splatfest of Splatoon 2, the choices were chaos and order. The winner of that Splatfest got to decide what Splatoon 3 was going to be like, and chaos won, and that's what we have now. This side order, this is going to, I believe this is going to be what order would have been if that would have been the winning team. Definitely, if you like Splatoon, definitely get this DLC. It's going to be worth it. And before we end the video, I just wanted to give a couple of shout outs to some people that's really been supporting the channel. Howie Fields, thank you very much for all the support you've given. Angel Rodert, also a lot of support from you as well. Cass Day, thank you so much, all of you, for helping me get this channel up and going, and it really helps me get motivated to do more, so I have something to show you guys. Thank you again. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now is a really good time to do so. I got a lot of stuff coming up. We got Splatfest. I got a Valentine's Day thing I'd like to do, and then of course March is coming up. March 10th is Mario Day. I'd like to do some Mario stuff. So definitely subscribe if you haven't. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a good night.